Hi everybody, this is Joe from CraftyJoeCo. Tonight we are going to attempt to make a wreath, or I am. We're going to start from scratch and see how it goes. So right now I'm going to tilt the screen to begin to make the wreath. I'm not going to be able to see who's on, so that I can't say hi. I will once I'm done the wreath and I bring the screen back up. So just a little explanation on what I'm doing. Hi, Christina. Just a little explanation of what I'm doing tonight is we're going to make the wreath, and then once I make the wreath, then I'm going to have a little chat about some of the things that have happened in the last couple of weeks with the experience I've had with some of the people that follow me on Facebook and I follow them. And any questions you have, you can ask me once I tilt the screen back up. So right now I'm going to tilt the screen down so you can see the wreath, and then we're going to go from there. Okay? Okay, so hopefully now you can see it. And remember, I cannot see who joins or who says hello, so I will say hi to you once we're done. Okay, so the first thing is I've got this heart, and hopefully you can see it. And this is from the dollar store. And I've got these flowers. So what I did is I bought a bunch of them from the dollar store, and I've cut them up into these lengths, and hopefully they'll fit properly. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to do a corner bunch of flowers, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to start at the top and work my way down. Now again, I've never done one, so you can make your suggestions once I'm done. And we'll talk about a bow at the end too, because I'm just starting to learn how to make these bows, and now I've got a trick up my sleeve that was suggested by someone that I follow, and she follows me on Facebook. It was a great idea. Okay, so you try the jam. I'm trying to keep them as close as possible. And I'll wait for your suggestions later on tonight, because I'm sure there'll be lots of them, and I welcome them. Hopefully you can see what we're doing here. We're trying to build up the corner, because that's what I want to end up with, is the corner full of daisies. And as I go, I'm trying to cover the stems as much as possible. You can cut these down shorter. I just like this length because when I did a couple of practices, they fit a lot better this way. Okay, I'm just about done. Just one more that I'm going to put in. And this is a really simple one. So I thought I'm not going to be too fancy for my first one. Okay, so now I've got the flowers in, and I'll show you a better picture when we get the screen back up. I just wanted you to be able to watch me do stuff, because the last time you couldn't really tell what I was doing. Okay, so then I got some ribbon. It's daisy ribbon to match the flowers. And now again, really simple is I tied up the end and looped it. So there you can probably see that. And I'm going to put it in the holder and then push it through the loop. And this is going to be where you can hold the wreath up onto the wall. Okay, not real fancy, just a simple tie, but try to get the ribbon to match, sort of match the flowers that you have on the wreath. Okay, also have a bird. I'm getting mixed message about this, but I'm going to sit it right in the center of the daisies. If I can get it in there. So it stays. Figures the bird is the hardest part to get in there. Some time here, just got to find a spot for it. There we go. Okay. So then I wanted to put something on the bottom corner down here. Because I haven't really got the knack of doing bows yet, which I will, and once I do, I will do another live with it. I'm going to put this a little welcome sign that I made from the Cricut, and these little boards that you can get at the dollar store. I think you get 6 for about $1.50 or $2. So they come in real handy. And I'm going to latch it onto the corner here and see how it looks. And again, I'm sorry I cannot see who joins or says hi yet. I will once I get this done and lift the screen. And you can tie it anyway. I'm just going to do a little bow on there. Not as simple as it looks. And then the other side. We're going to go through here. Got these little tweezers to get them through. And then tie it up. And this one is green and yellow, the sign to match the daisies and the leaves. And you don't have to match everything. I just thought it looked pretty good matching. Okay, so I'm going to lift the screen up. Okay, so hi Christina, I said hi Tanya, hi Joanne, and hi Sandy. So this is what it looks like. So what do you guys think? Yes, no, maybe? I don't think it turned out too bad for the first shot. Okay, so let's get on to the rest of it. I hope you stay with me here. Okay, so when I started this, I wasn't going to do lives, and then I just started putting some of my things online for people to see and hopefully to sell a couple things, which I have, and to learn other crafts like wreaths, which I never tried before, but I thought it'd be a great thing to try. And I've tried other stuff that people have, like I've seen other people do online. So the last couple of weeks, and if you read my blog, you've probably already heard these stories, but I'm going to do it live so that everyone can, hi Sandy, so that everybody can understand why people craft and why they don't and what their inspiration is. Hi Carmela. So the first person that I ran into, and I won't use her name, but she ended up buying some chalk couture from me and some stencils. And stencils you can see that away from me because that's what she really wants to do. The thing is with her is that she's a perfectionist. And she said to me, I hope I don't mess this up, or words to that effect. I can't remember what exactly she said. So I said to her, it doesn't matter. Hi, Jen. Doesn't matter if you mess it up because it's you who made it, and that's who has to enjoy it. And I think that's what we all have to learn. I could have really messed up that wreath, but it doesn't matter because I could take it apart and try it again, or I could leave it the way it is. People need to enjoy what they make. Don't try to be a perfectionist. Don't try to make everything perfect. Don't try to make things that everybody will adore, because it's you who has to like what you do and take satisfaction in that. So that's what I tried to tell her, and I hope that she takes my advice and just enjoys doing her crafts just for the sake of doing them. Because she's not really into selling her things. She just wants to make stuff for herself. So, second person I met, amazing woman, Christine Heather. She's allowed me to use her name. So thank you, Christine. This woman is an amazing woman. She makes wreaths. I'm going to pull one out so you can see it. No, I didn't bring it down. Sorry. So Sandy's listening right now. She can bring it down to me. She makes amazing wreaths. I've put a link to her page on my page. So please, please, please check her out and take a look at her wreaths. So Christine has not been doing, and sorry, this story is not a happy one, to say the least. Hi, Jen. Christine has stopped making wreaths for the last 3 or 4 months. I think 4. Christine is a talented young lady. She makes amazing things. And she also does tie-dye shirts, which are for kids, which are amazing also. And then if you go on her page, you will see them also. So as I said, she stopped. Sorry, the story gets to you. Okay, so this is one of her wreaths. I'm just trying to get it so you guys can see it. So it's a lot better than mine, Christine. I'm sorry I didn't do as well as you. Hers are amazing. This is one sample of her wreaths. So as I said, Christine stopped about 3.5, 4 months ago. And I asked her permission to use her name because, some people wouldn't want you to. So I saw her page and I asked her about the wreaths, and she sent me some photos, and I've got this one from her that I just showed you. So when I was talking to her, I said, you do amazing things. Why aren't you on more often? Why don't you make more things? So at first she told me that she only does wreaths at Christmas time because that's when they seem to sell more. But then as we talked more and more and more, Christine was engaged, and through a bunch of circumstances, which I'm not going to go into, and if Christine wants to tell her own story, she can. But because of the latest things that have come out on the news, Christine's fiance committed suicide. And it devastated her. And I think my feeling is that she blamed herself in some points. When she was trying to do the best for her and her kids, I think that she thought that it was her fault that this happened. And I told Christine, I'll tell her again, it wasn't you. So what I said to her is that she needs to get back into doing her things and get her mojo back. And I hope that she does, because we don't want to lose someone that does such amazing work. So if you have any questions or comments, please send them to me. If you want to see Christine Heather's work, check on the link on my page, and it'll take you right to her page, and you can see some of the things she does. So thank you very much. Read my blog. I'll be coming up with a new one tomorrow. Have an amazing, amazing weekend, and we'll probably see you next week. Thank you and good night.